Who's that Pokemon?
It's Meowth!
No, it's Tofu. It's Tofu!
Fuck! Ohayume is your ever-dreaming overlord, Azzy Mythos.
And I'm not Brad. I'm Bryce, your favorite chat tuber. And this is where we'll talk about all things VTubing under the moon.
And here's Tofu from Tofu's Cat Cafe.
Yeah!
Wow,
Insert applause.
yay.
Lots of applause, because we have millions of people inside the studio.
Oh,
That is real.
Cheers.
So true.
They're actually, they're in the other room.
And yeah,
Which is
among the
Yep.
other universes of rooms. Did you see
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, Tofu, did you walk by them on your way in?
Yeah.
Did you see other tofu
Many,
and
many
other tofu
people.
and other tofu?
And also Morningstar and other Tofu.
Morningstar.
Yeah, Morningstar's a few doors down by himself.
Oh.
yeah.
I see.
That's his
Yeah.
that's his parallel universe.
So you're our first guest ever.
Yeah, I am.
First on.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome. We're actually here to collect Morning's IOU debts.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. He thinks he can get away without paying up.
Yeah. We have so many
Wait.
slips and he left before we could cash them in. So
Yeah.
Tofu, as one of the founders of TsukiLive, I think that debt falls onto you now. Okay. I can see you down there.
Lock the doors!
No, this was a trap.
Ah, surprise.
Let me out of here.
That's what you get for getting onto our podcast. You're an Argon now.
No.
So
So-
Tofu, what?
Go ahead. No, you go.
Tell-
You go.
I'll go. You tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us a little bit about your cafe.
Oh, I hate that question, but
Wow. Okay.
oh no, I need to prepare for these kind of things.
All right. Let me start. Let me give you a head start then. What's your cafe's called? What is your cafe called?
It's literally called Tofu's Cat Cafe.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it clear whose cafe it is. There's no confusion about that.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's it. That's the only question I have.
That's it.
I'm sorry. I was trying to find
Well,
silly background music for me.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm good.
Good. Can you tell we're prepared? So okay.
Yes.
So
Say yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So
okay.
Tofu.
Oh, never mind.
You're our leader, right? You're our leader, technically, right? TsukiLive leader.
No, there is no leader.
There isn't. Wait.
What happened to
I
them?
Where
know.
have I been? Yeah.
Where
Why-
did
why
Tofu
have I
go?
been
What
doing
did you do to
chores?
Tofu?
Oh, I killed.
Oh,
no,
Wait, can
no.
I say that?
We have an alternate dimension Tofu.
Ooh.
She passed
Yeah.
by the other
That is-
dimensional doors.
Oh no.
with-
The other one's lost. The real one's lost.
I think technically there's never been a leader.
I guess
But,
that
you
makes
know.
sense.
Yeah.
Low key, I always. Maybe it's because Morning's the first one that ever talked to me. I low key thought that he was like the head of everything.
Well, I guess he kind of was. It's just that officially there isn't
Yeah.
yeah.
No one was appointed as such. It's just kind of. I think I thought that
Yeah.
because I joined the Discord. Like the very first time I joined the TsukiLive Discord, I hadn't stopped by any of Morning's streams. I don't know whose stream I did stop by first, but he immediately DM'd me and he was like, "Hey, who are you? how did you find the Discord? And I was like,
What the
I was like, oh no,
Wait,
I haven't even
what?
done anything and I'm already in trouble.
Oh my, wait, that was like before you applied?
Yeah,
or-
yeah. It was when I first learned about you
What?
guys. Yep.
I didn't know he went around DMing
I don't know if
members
he-
of the server.
Wait, actually,
He's
I
just
think I
going- he's
misspoke.
just
I think I
growing
misspoke.
people.
I don't think he DM'd me. I think he added me and asked how I found. I think
Oh.
that's my bad. I misspoke.
Isn't
He
that
didn't-
the same as DMing you?
No. Well, no, because so a DM to me is when you go into someone's like you message them privately. But he added me in the in the TsukiLive Discord.
So
Like in
he
the
added
general
you
channel.
in, and then he's like, "How'd you get in?"
No, atted. He used the.
Oh, he added
He
you.
tagged me.
add.
He tagged.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Man,
Oh.
he tagged me.
That makes more sense.
He's like, at Bryce Iverslyce, who are you? How did you find the Discord? And I was like,
I
That's
don't
when I would just
remember that.
leave.
I
Yeah.
didn't. I was gonna say I did debate it. I didn't debate it. But I was immediately like, oh my god, I'm being bombarded.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
Oh my god, you could have left there and then you wouldn't be here. Like
Yeah,
right
I
now,
wouldn't have
today.
even. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
So Tofu, when did you guys start TsukiLive?
Well, it was like 2022 and around, I don't know, I think it was like November or December when we started having the idea. And then it might have even been January of 2023. Wait, no, 2020. Wait, what am I talking about? Sorry. I'm mixing it up. Oh, no. Okay, no, it was like around January of 2022 when we started having the idea and like, coming up with the name and the logo and everything. And
okay.
yeah, so at first it was just like Morningstar and I. And later on, I felt like it was kind of empty with just two people for a VTuber group. It felt more like,
sense.
yeah, because it's weird to call us a group if it's just two people. So I was like, what if we have a third person? And, we invited Ken. Yeah, I mean, we didn't really know that much people at that time. And I just felt like, she was a good addition to the group, like potentially.
Nice.
So it became the three of us, and then we did a lot of planning actually. We had like a whole timeline of like what we're gonna do, what we're gonna announce, and then finally in like April we debuted as members of TsukiLive.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
And the
cool.
rest is history.
Yeah.
How long
Some
were you guys?
TsukiLive lore.
Sorry. How long were you guys
Go
like VTubing before you decided to make the group?
Oh, so for me, I started streaming and VTubing in September of 2021. First time ever. It was meant
Okay.
to be for a little like, the Genshin Twitch streaming event where they give you like
oh.
primos for streaming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like 50 primos,
Yeah.
1/6 of
I
a
think-
full.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the first time they ever had that, and I decided to join because I'm desperate for primos.
That is a whole new level of dedication. Just like-
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure you
mean,
could have just watched the streamers. You didn't have to actually start streaming for it.
oh no, I think they offered like an
Sorry,
extra
hello?
incentive.
Oh
Hello? Did we lose you?
Sorry, my headphones died for a
Oh
second.
no.
no.
I missed out what you said in the past 5 seconds.
Okay, so I was just saying, I think you just have to watch a streamer streaming Genshin to get those primos. And then Bryce was saying,
That too.
Yeah, I think there was an extra incentive for streaming the game because they were trying to get more people like making
Yeah.
content for the game as well. So I think there was an incentive for that,
Yeah.
and then there was also the viewer incentive.
I think you just had to stream like a certain number of hours back then. I think now it's a little different, but Yeah. So it was like, it was just meant to be for that one thing, you know? Like, I wasn't planning to like continue streaming after that. But then I was like, this is kind of fun. I don't know. I think I only had like maybe 3 to 5 like viewers at that time. And I was like, should I still stream? And I think one person said yes, and that was all it took.
That was it.
Oh yeah. Were you a PNG
Yeah.
tuber at the time? Or is it
Yeah,
just...
I was a PNG tuber.
Fun.
Yeah, I went on like Pick Crew and I just created myself, my IRL self.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you guys can dig up Tofu's old stream.
Yeah, I had like red hair, I think.
Oh my gosh.
Very old. But yeah, so I think shortly after that I joined like this VTuber Discord server. And I was like looking for people to collab with, like Genshin specifically. And I think the only person that replied was Morningstar. But the thing is, he was like, oh, what server are you in? I'm like, I'm in Asia server. And he's like in the NA server. So that would have been the end of everything. Yeah. But then like, I think a few days later, one of us like messaged the other saying like, do you want to collab something else instead? And it ended up being Phasmo. So that was the first ever collab
Phasmo is such a good
with, yeah.
collab.
It
yeah.
is.
I think that was
So-
probably one of my first collabs too, was with Phasmo.
Oh, really? I think it was really popular back then when it first came out.
It was
I think.
I think it was VC that messaged me.
Oh. I see.
And we played Phasmo with some other people.
It's kind of interesting how some people are like super into Phasmo. Like they take it seriously.
They
Yeah. People broke
They
that
made
game
some,
somehow.
oh, did they?
I just mean like they gamified it like
Oh,
a lot, and I was like, how did you guys do this?
There's been a lot of
Yeah.
updates to Phasmo recently.
Oh,
Like,
really?
Yeah, like I think in the past year or so, they've really changed it up, like the way it works.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's cool. So that's how you met Morning and some others.
Yeah. Yeah, he was my first friend in the VTubing community.
That's nice.
And then, yeah, I think surprisingly we kind of got along pretty much like right away, which I didn't expect. And yeah, we had like another friend too who isn't a VTuber anymore, but the three of us would like hang out a lot. Yeah, I think we just became like really good friends pretty quick, and then one day the idea was just brought up like, what if we started a VTuber group, and I'm like, why not?
Just why not?
Yeah, why not? It doesn't
I mean, I
cost
don't-
anything.
I don't have anything else
Exactly,
going on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's start
exactly.
Clubhouse.
Start our Clubhouse.
I wish I had a treehouse, like as a kid.
Oh yeah, I never
A
had-
treehouse.
Oh,
Yeah.
Treehouse. Yeah,
Treehouse Clubhouse. Yeah, that kind
they
of
look fun.
Yeah, I never had that either.
thing. So did you start out having a cafe, or did that come later?
Oh, okay. So, well, it's like I said when I first started streaming, it was like just for the Genshin primos.
Right.
So I didn't think of like having any VTuber lore because I was still new to VTubing. I didn't watch that many VTubers, so I wasn't familiar with like how VTubers work.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but when I decided that I wanted to continue streaming, I was like, ooh, what if I had a 3D model, So I just made that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was really bad.
It's always it's not good if you're like. Did you use what was it called? Vroid Studio? Vroid?
Yeah, Vroid.
Yeah. I use that too.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty like beginner friendly, I suppose.
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah, but at that point in time, I think it was still in like, what you call it, like beta, like early.
Honestly, it felt like alpha.
Yeah, it was still like very, I guess, in development. But I think today they have like a lot of presets and everything. So yeah.
I've tried again recently to make my model, see how it looks. It looks a lot better. They have a lot more like hairstyles and such.
Yeah.
Do they have just like pre-made hairstyles or?
They do have
they
pre-made
do.
hairstyles, yeah.
Okay,
They
I
also-
never even looked at that. I always tried to like
haven't-
make it myself, and I was like, I don't know how the hell this thing works.
Yeah. It gets really confusing when you try making it yourself. I remember trying to do that. I'm like, it never looks right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there are like some people who made it like incredible 3D models on there. Like it's so impressive. You wouldn't guess that
They've
that's
gotten
like
so
from
much
Vroid.
better.
Yeah.
I was looking at Fiverr recently because I was also like kind of wanting a new 3D, but I'm like, I can't get, I don't know, like I have to go sort of a cheaper route. So Vroid's what I look at, I guess.
Yeah.
And I was very surprised how many people have like cheap Vroid options that are also custom and look like really good. And you can't really tell that they're Vroid even. I'm like, that's impressive. I didn't know this had progressed in the way that it has.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bryce,
And
why don't
it's
you
a
join
free
us?
thing.
Join us in the 2D world.
I
Join
almost
one of us.
did.
Us.
Like recently I almost did, but then some things came up and I no longer have the free money. So
No.
yep, because I was going
Fun
to talk to
Bryce's transition.
yeah, my transition. Yeah, it's just I don't know. I think I don't remember if I talked about it in the last episode or two. I got pulled over. I was driving a little too fast.
Oh,
I was
shit.
being a little speedy, and the cost of that is not cheap. So now I don't have the monies anymore to do whatever. I even was like, I was talking with Kuro about it. I was like, oh yeah, I'll pay you on this day, and he's like, cool, and he sent me the invoice, and then I was like, about that. And he was like, oh, okay, I understand. And I was like, well,
No. That's rough.
yep.
I haven't gotten the speeding ticket yet.
That's unfortunate.
It was my first. It was my first ever.
Yeah.
Why were
Oh,
you
that was your
speeding,
first?
Bryce?
Okay, so I was at work. I was delivering pizzas, and I had my eyes
30
on the
minutes or
road,
less.
but not on the speedometer. So I don't know. I had music going, and I was jamming. I was having a great time, and I'm
He was
like,
feeling it.
yeah, I was just cruising and jamming on my way like back to the store after delivering, and I'm like turning onto this road that goes to my store. And as I'm turning, I look in my rearview mirror and I see a cop with his lights on. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm in his way. I got to get out of the way." So I turn, and then he follows me, and I was like, "Oh no, he's after me!"
That is one of the fears I have. I'm like, when do I know they're actually pulling me over?
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
I don't know. It was yeah, I don't know. I parked and he pulled up behind me. He's like, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" And I was like,
No.
I don't know. And
You
he's
say
like,
no.
"Well,"
Yeah.
he's like, "Well, I got you going a little bit over the speed limit." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, that's fair."
But
So-
was it a little bit or was it a little bit?
It's a little bit. We can put it like that. It's a little bit. In any
a
case,
little bit.
to avoid getting points off of my license and like my insurance going up, I have to do this class now. It's like a 4-hour class with a test, and it cost me $140.
Ooh.
But I mean, it'll save me
What?
money in the long run.
And that's on top of the...
No. It takes care of the ticket, and there was also court fees.
Oh.
That was the other thing that got me. He's like, he handed me the ticket. He's like, "This is the court date." I was like, "Court date?" I was like, "That's serious?" He's like, "No, it's on all of our speeding tickets." I was like, "Oh, okay, interesting. All right." Anyways, yeah, it doesn't include the cost for that shit. But I have to take a class, and I'm like, ugh. And that's why
Damn.
I'm remaining 3-dimensional.
No. The government
It's
is conspiring
okay.
against
Yeah,
us.
they are. They are, dude.
They don't want us to transition, Bryce.
Yeah, they don't like anime.
we gotta start a hashtag.
Yeah. Which-
Hashtag Platinum Bryce.
Let Bryce transition.
yeah.
Hashtag remove a D. Wait.
Wait, what?
Huh?
What?
Wait, huh?
Go from 3D to 2D.
What?
You lose a D.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
Why'd you say it like that?
like what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Fell on this chair.
I felt it. Oh my god.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's like 3D tracking isn't as good. How long? You said you start out as 3D, right? Was it Vtuber,
Yeah.
right? So
Yep.
how long were you 3D? And then you actually, yeah, we'll just start with that. How long were you 3D for?
Ooh, wait. Wait. Let me fact check something. Okay, so
Okay,
I had
check.
like I had it for quite a while. I think it was almost a year.
Okay, that's a good length of time.
During that
Yeah,
time, were
but-
you just Tofu?
Yeah, I was Tofu the whole time.
Just
Okay, so actually wait. Yeah, it was roughly a year, but I started commissioning for my, the current model right now. It was like probably around March of 2022, but I thought it would take a few months, but it ended up taking 6 months or longer.
So it was
Yeah.
quite a few months. Wow.
Yeah, so I had my Live 2D debut in October of 2022, so it's close to 2 years now that I had this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I think around that time VTubers were really popping off and like everyone was busy.
That is
Yeah,
true.
true.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely still, popular, but it's not like a gold rush anymore.
Yeah, it's like a gentle slope.
Gentle slope. Gentle slope of VTubers.
Yeah.
So you did 3D for a year, but it was probably closer to like 6 months before you decided to go 2D, right? Before you.
Yeah, I think it was even less than that when
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think
I don't know.
most people now, or it seems like a majority of people want to go 2D. Was there like a reason you decided 2D instead of keeping 3D or getting like a higher quality 3D or something, or you just liked the 2D more?
I mean, honestly, I've always wanted like a 2D model
Okay.
from the beginning. I
But
think I
3D
just
was
like it
easier
better.
to get into, probably.
Yeah, because Vroid is like
Yeah.
free, so I could make my own model, and I think later on I tried to like improve my 3D model, and I did commission someone to, I guess, do the textures better, like the face, like the shading
Oh.
and whatnot.
Okay.
So, yeah, and it was pretty, affordable. And I started saving up for a Live 2D.
Cool.
Yeah.
I always think
I
that's
didn't even-
interesting.
I
Go
didn't
ahead.
even try using my 3D. I went into Vroid to make the design, and once I did, I just traced the outline of it and then like drew over it and I handed it in.
You're like,
handed in my
yeah,
homework
nah.
like that. Yeah. I was like, yeah.
It's,
Yeah, so I never streamed with the 3D before.
okay.
Will you ever?
Maybe, yeah. Like if I get a nice 3D model, I would do it,
Hmm.
but they are very expensive.
They
nice one.
are.
True.
I've debated still. I don't know if I want to like stay 3D or actually for real go 2D someday, but I always kind of figure if I ever get like because 2D and 3D models anymore, like the really nice ones, they cost about the same, I think. I'm pretty sure from what I've looked into. And so I think I would go with 3D if I were getting a model worth like a couple thousand or something.
Oh man, that's a lot. I don't think there's a 2D.
That would be.
I don't think normally like 2D models are that much unless you get really high end.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like really high end. Like,
okay.
if they're capable of about the same things or whatever, like they're like a few thousand.
Okay. Yeah. It would be a lot.
What's the most you guys would ever spend on a model? Realistically.
Probably about 2K for a 3D. That'd be the most.
Okay.
But it's one of those things where I'm like, at that point, I'm like hesitant, you know. I'm not just gonna be like, oh yeah, it's just 2K. Yeah, I'll spend it. But I am like, I'll have to really like it. I'll look at my bank account a few times, and then I'll look at my like, credit card a few times, and I'll be like, I mean, and I'll look at the stock market for a little bit. No.
Okay. When does GameStop going up again?
Diamond hands. Yeah, no. Yeah. I do have the habit of like I'll just look at my bank account and be like, I could afford it. I'm not like pressed to like not use this X amount of money. Like I have to convince myself to buy some things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what about
I don't
you?
know if I
what's the most you
I
would
don't
spend?
know.
You don't know?
What's your
I feel
budget?
like it would depend on my financial situation.
Assuming you just had the money is kind of what I'm thinking. Assuming you just had the access to the money, how much would you
But if
spend
you
on a
had,
model?
if I had the money, then wouldn't it not really matter, like, how much it is?
Okay, you know what? There's flaws in my question, okay? Let me...
Okay, if you had $10,000 in your bank account, how much of it would you spend
Oh,
on the model?
okay. Probably, like, not more than 1.5K.
Okay.
I feel like that's pretty reasonable.
I'm not sure if we're talking
It's still a lot.
If we're talking the same dollar amount.
Wait, yeah, are you... What's your... I
Well,
can
okay,
convert it.
USD then.
USD, yeah, in USD. 1.5 in USD?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the currency that most artists use, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is wild to think that that's what people default to.
Right?
Or maybe not default to, but that it's... I guess it's true that when I do look at commission sheets and stuff, they'll sometimes have, like, another price for probably wherever they're from. And then if they have another, like, dollar amount, it is in the American dollar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
What's your amount if you had 10K in your bank? Bryce.
And it's just for... I'm really
Well,
bad
like,
at this.
you can go-
I would...
Yeah. You can go
Honest-
3D or you can go 2D. Yeah.
I think comfortably with 10K, I think I would almost just go for... I want to... Like, 3K has always seemed like kind of the sweet spot to me from just what I've looked into. For 2D or 3D, I think that gives you, like, a really nice model.
Yeah.
But then there's also, like, if you look at bigger VTubers like Shy Lily or like Vei, for instance, they've released how much they spent on their models before, and they're in like 5 digits. They've spent like 10K and above for their models, which is insane. But it must be worth if they're doing it, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. It's super detailed, super expression. Yeah.
So it's hard not to just say I'd spend the 10K. But maybe it'd be better. I think 3K is probably the most I would be willing to spend. I think, actually, yeah.
Speaking of spending money, did you guys see the Sea Dog auction that happened
Oh
recently.
my god. Yeah.
Oh,
And
I saw some
they had-
clips on it.
Yeah, but then the big one was like they had 3 parts where it's like you can hang out with some of the famous streamers. One of them
Yeah.
was I don't remember the first one. Let
Pokemon.
me look. Okay, yeah, Pokemon was number 1,
Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
and then it was Sea Dog and Iron Mouse for the second one, like as a pair.
Yeah.
Who was the third one? I don't recall.
It's actually really dumb that I can't remember either.
Me too.
I followed this. Hold on, I think I can find it.
Oh, I found it. It's
Okay.
Valkyrie.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Valkyrie. Please don't. It's nothing personal. I swear.
Please game with us. Collab with us.
Gotta pay up first.
Actually,
But
yeah.
the crazy thing is this was all spent by one VTuber. All one by one
Yeah.
Yeah,
VTuber.
what was the total sum of
It's
that?
like 62,800 or something.
62,800. I thought it was about 70,000. Maybe I'm wrong.
It might have
Wait,
been 68,000. Maybe I'm mixing up some numbers.
68,200. Yeah,
Oh,
68,200.
that is insane.
Yeah, for the 3 gaming sessions, and it's like I think it's
Yeah.
I think it's 1 hour long each, too.
Something like that. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is wild.
So it's
I
not,
mean,
like,
it's for
super long.
charity, so, you know.
That's a good part. That's a good part.
Yeah.
But it's also like, damn.
I think it was interesting to see. So I think at some point that the VTuber, they had like maybe just a few hundred followers on Twitter, but then a few days
Oh.
later,
When
they're
I-
like
yeah.
in the thousands, I think.
They're at
When I first saw
11.6 thousand right now.
Oh my
right
god.
now, yeah, okay. Yeah, when I
They
first saw it,
blew up.
yeah, when I first saw it, it was at I think it was about 3,500, and that was already probably like 10 hours in.
Yeah.
And then like a few days later, I checked back on it. It's like 4,800. So now it's like 11,000. It's like what the?
Yeah. I mean, that
Oh my
was
God.
Yeah.
a lot of money to spend, but honestly, like if they can capitalize on that also, that might have been like the number one way to like I don't know if I want to use the word clout, but to buy clout, like this was the way to do it.
It's the Mr.
Pay
Beast
to
way.
win.
It's Mr. Beast way.
No.
You
Yeah,
take your
actually.
money, make content, and then the content gives you money to make more content.
It's so crazy.
I mean, yeah, like at this point, if every follower gave about $5, that's almost all of it back.
That's true.
Well, I don't. Screw it. I guess. Yeah, I can give $5. Like I followed. I can give $5. I guess. Why not?
No, you gotta save the $5 for your.
Oh, that's right. I'm
your
broke now. I
transition.
forgot. Yeah, my transition. Well,
Remove the D.
I'm donating to their transition into being like popular, which I guess for all I know, they were already like they could have been like a fair sized streamer already or something. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they've been around, but it doesn't seem that they streamed much.
They joined Twitter September 2022.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Well, I think my account is probably pretty old too, but I hadn't streamed until like recently. It's just like my old account I repurposed.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
Yeah.
mm.
So it could have been like that, but who knows? We're speculating here. It's in our opinion, allegedly.
If another question, if you guys were say in that boat in this person's spot, maybe not exactly, but let's actually change it. If you could collab with any streamer, whether it's like YouTube, Twitch, whatever, any streamer at all, who would you guys choose?
Oh, that's a good question.
Honestly, it'd probably just be Sea Dog. So I like him.
Oh. I mean, yeah,
Like-
it's really cool.
Yeah,
He is
like
cool.
I don't really watch lives other popular streamers all that much.
Okay.
I mentioned this before, like in like one of the earlier podcasts, is that I started out not really watching Twitch. I just kind of hopped in
that's
and was
right.
like, yeah, and I just like gung-hoed it. And I was like, yeah, I'm a VTuber now. Cool. What's Twitch? Nah, I knew what Twitch was. I just was never in that culture before. of
Yeah.
watching live streams. But yeah, I think I watch a lot of the clips and stuff from Sea Dog, and I'm like, yeah, he's cool. I like him. He's a cool guy.
Yeah. Did you say Sea Dog as well, Tofu? Or
No, I think I didn't have an answer at first,
Okay.
but I thought about it for a second, and I'm like, I think I would really, I don't know if it's like the number one, but I would really like to collab with Mochivi from
Oh,
Shoujo.
okay. All right.
Yeah, okay. I don't know if I can say it as like blatantly, but you know, they used to be.
Yeah.
They have a past live,
Uh-huh.
and you know, I did watch them. I did watch them even from before they were Michi, but I think I started watching them more recently. And I just think they kind of give off like a best friend vibe. You know, I feel like I could just kind of be myself around them. I don't know. That sounds parasocial
No,
or
I mean-
something.
I mean, sometimes you watch someone and you can see how it is a little parasocial, okay? But I also understand, because it's like, you can just tell by the way they do things, like, okay, this is, like, clearly I think this is very funny. I think I have a similar type of humor, or
Yeah.
I have a similar human to them. I'd get along with them great. But I don't know. I think you can like see someone's vibes even on a stream, even if they're like playing it up because they are streaming or whatever. I think sometimes you can tell, like, I would vibe with this person. I think.
Yeah. For
Yeah. Yeah, they just seem very, I don't know, they kind of have like a familiar feeling to them. It sounds weird, okay, but no, I just feel like we would be pretty good friends. Okay, I think I'm making this worse.
You heard it here first, Michi. You and
Tofu's
Tofu would
room
be
is just like-
great friends.
Tofu just has like pictures of Michi all over the wall.
No.
There's a table at the cafe reserved just for Michi.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's
yeah.
true though.
Anyway.
Who's
Dual
your,
PC
who's your
setup,
streamer?
a whole desk
Yeah.
with another PC just for me.
When Michi moves in with Tofu.
No. Okay, the funny thing is they aren't even my Oshi, but I just think we would get along in a weird way.
Yeah,
That makes
roommates.
Yeah.
In a roommate way, yeah.
I think like
Yeah.
now that you put it that way, I think that's true because like we can get to the whole Oshi thing in a second because I think that would be interesting too. My Oshi is Gagura. I really like Gura streams a lot, but if I were thinking like who I would like collab well with, I don't necessarily think she would be someone that I would collab well with. Like I just don't think. I don't know. We probably don't vibe like that. So yeah, it makes sense that you say like she's not your Oshi, but
Yeah.
you chose her for collab. For
Yeah,
me, I think I might pick. It's really hard to choose. Actually, I'm really good at asking questions that I don't really know the answer to myself. But the person I want to choose in my mind, I think I would pick maybe Professor Lando. Are you guys familiar?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've heard of him.
Yeah, I think I would maybe pick him because he is also funny, and not to say that I'm
That is a
of the
good choice.
same caliber of funny or anything like that. I'm not trying to say that,
Yeah.
but I think
No, you can say that. You can say that.
I can just be all about
Sell
myself.
yourself, upsell
I'm
yourself.
super funny,
Yeah.
and he's super funny, and I just think our funny together would be really good.
Whoa.
That's also
Extra.
not
Aw.
parasocial.
No.
2 times funny.
I just think he's really super chill, and I think that I'm a little more on the chill side, not as like crazy or whatever as some other people. I don't think I could match other people's freak as a way to put it.
I don't.
You match my freak.
Oh my god.
I think I can match Professor Lando's freak, is what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
Anyways, who's y'all's Oshis?
I think I've said mine was Hiryu Koko before.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like she was one of the ones I first started watching with VTubing. And also Hachima, because I like Hachima. Hachima's just so funny. Hachima.
Super funny.
She's like, yeah, like her stuff was just crazy. Like I say these are my Oshis. I don't watch them all that much, but that's just like in general. I don't watch a lot of VTubers or like streamers. So it's not like they're not like my Oshis in terms of I'm all constantly watching them. It's just that I've watched them enough that I really like them, but also I'm not like obsessed with watching them, following everything they do.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Who's yours?
Well, I think I'm also not sure if I can really call these people my Oshi because, like, I guess they're like one of my favorite VTubers, but I don't watch like all their streams. I don't have merch and all that, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
it's
someone can
still
be your
pretty
Oshi
casual.
and not like you don't have to be like obsessive over them or anything. And to me, it just
That
means
is
like
true.
favorite VTuber. Like if I had the option right now to watch any VTuber stream, like they would just go live at the like snap my fingers or something like that. Like that's what my Oshi is to me. Like snap my fingers, they're live, I'm there.
That's fair. I think my Oshi might be K9 Kuro from VShoujo.
Ooh, yeah.
I wasn't really a VShoujo watcher until recently, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, when K9 joined, yeah.
Yeah, so we got
Yeah.
Kuro and Michi. Okay.
Definitely a coincidence.
We know a lot of people
Coincidental.
who like K9 Kuro.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, I think
I still haven't
he's
really
just
watched
really
him.
funny.
I haven't watched him at all, honestly. I'm gonna be real.
It's cool, I think. I also don't know how much we can say about whatever. The thing you mentioned
No.
earlier about
I mean-
Michi with like past stuff,
Okay,
You know.
wait.
waiting.
Pause.
Well, no, I
Tofu's
feel like the
I'm
both of
actually
them,
Michi.
the both of them have been super like. They don't hide the fact that they used to be certain VTubers.
Yeah,
Whether it's on purpose or on accident. So like everyone knows at this point. I feel.
yeah,
Yeah.
they are very open about it. Sometimes I just wonder, like, is it my place to say anything though? Like, how much can I hint at it without it being like, overstepping a boundary? I guess. But Kuro also
Yeah.
has kind of that same thing going on, and his past thing, I wasn't a big fan of like everything around it. Not that I had an issue with anything, but I just wasn't really a viewer. But I did watch him. So then, like, when he left there and now it's here, I'm like, okay, this is fucking cool. Because, like, I do like his content.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's, like, the only one I actually
Interesting.
watched from the past whatever.
I see. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
You should check him out, Azzy. Yeah, I tuned into his stream the other night. He, like, does IRL stuff.
Ooh.
Like, no
Yeah,
model
he
or
had,
anything.
like,
So that's crazy.
He had a
Whoa.
week
Does
of
he-
just like IRL streams, and I think when he first debuted in VShoujo, he did mention that he wants to do IRL. Like it was just, it was clear from the start.
Like
that he wanted to do
table
that.
IRL kind of thing, like building models or whatever kind of thing, or
Oh no, like Flesh Tuber.
Yeah, he's just
Oh,
like sitting in
what?
front of the camera and doing regular flesh
Yeah.
tuber streams.
well, that's crazy.
Yeah. Like I almost prefer that because he just has really funny, like facial expressions and like body language. So
That's, I feel like one of the, if I can word it this way, it's one of the problems with VTubing. Like VTubing is super duper cool and it has a lot of its own like pros and cons or whatever. But one of those cons, I think, is that I don't think VTubers can be nearly as expressive as they can be, like just with them in front of a camera. But that's from my perspective because I was doing just like camera stuff before I was ever a VTuber. I was doing like 4 years of that before I even learned what VTubing was. So that's one thing I noticed, I guess, when I made the switch. My first transition before saving up for my next transition was, I don't know, it's like I am in this model now. People can't see my face. This is cool. I feel like more protected in a way. But also, now when I make a funny face, I don't have an expensive enough model to make also the funny face.
yeah. I mean, I feel like VTubing has come a long way though because
It has.
there are like programs such as like VBridger, which gives you like better facial tracking. And I've seen some like really, really good like rigging out there. Like it almost looks like a person in a way, like the way they move. But once again, those are not cheap. I think
Expensive.
you require like an iPhone for VBridger.
Yeah, I
specifically.
think so.
Ooh.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
And then you probably have to rig the model specifically for it.
Like with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
R-Kit stuff or whatever, like that's a whole new rig in
Yeah.
itself. I think.
But obviously, the most realistic is still Flesh.
Yeah.
Vtuber.
Yeah. I really want to get a Quest 3. I've been looking into it.
You should just do it.
Yeah. I still have my HTC Vive that I don't use.
It's bad. Throw it out the window.
Mm-hmm.
Get the Quest 3.
It's expensive. It's just
It is.
the problem with the HTC Vive is it requires those bases around the room, like 2 of them.
Yep.
And then yeah. And then you have to hook it up to your computer and everything and then start it all up. Like I mean, I still would with the Quest 3, I would still just hook it to my computer to play some games. But it's nice that I could just freely just go anywhere. Like I could just unplug it and just walk around too. That's like mixed reality tech in it, and it's like, whoa.
Yeah, the AR kind of stuff. And it supposedly
Yeah.
works really well. There was a announcement for, I think it works for like Quest 2 and Quest Pro also, but it works best with Quest 3. Something that came out that allows you to not even need your controllers. You can just do everything with your hands, and VR chat now has support for that.
That's crazy.
Oh, I saw
Yeah.
that. Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. You got VR recently, didn't you, Tofu?
I did. I did.
Have you done anything with it yet?
I mean, pretty much. I've only pretty much been in like VR chat, and I haven't even used it a whole lot because, it does get a bit uncomfortable for me.
It takes some getting used to for sure, and even then, it's still like
yeah.
it's still a lot.
It's hefty. It's hefty on the face.
Yes.
Yeah, feels like my face is being like pulled down all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And it never fits all the way too, and you can see like a little bit of light.
Yeah,
And it's just like, yeah.
yeah, at the nose.
Yeah.
I
fixed it by
like
just
that
turning
actually.
off. Really?
Because I don't like
I
taking
turn-
the headset on and off or whatever, or like lifting it off my face. I like being able to just kind of like tilt my head back a little bit, and I can peer through that hole and like see like my screen or something. Like
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I think it's nice.
That is true.
I turn off all the lights in the room so I don't see it. And I
Wow.
get fully immersed.
That's true. It works.
Immersion. What are you doing? Dark.
Yeah, it is a little creepy if someone just walked into the room. I'm just like in there, moving around in the darkness.
Caught in 4K.
You probably see like a low glow on the face too from the screen. That's it, just leaking out.
I didn't even know you had VR, Azzy.
Yeah. I think I've streamed it 2 or 3 times maybe.
Okay. So you have it. Tofu has it. Walter
it.
has it. Yeah, I do too. I don't know if
Yeah.
Abby does. I think the only ones that don't are maybe like.
Don't think so.
Okay,
Does Vanny
probably.
have it?
Yeah, Vanny does as well.
Mhm. Vanny
Almost
has
everyone.
it. And then I know. Oh, is this a leak? I don't know if this is. I won't say this part because it might be a leak. But
Oh,
a lot of people we know have VR, so we should do a VR thing.
yeah.
It could just be a hangout. It doesn't even
We
have to be a
should.
stream. And maybe TsukiLive viewers wouldn't like that, but whatever.
I need someone to guide me through VR chat because I have no idea what to do on there, and I need hours.
It's okay.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
I
I need to rack up the hours.
the biggest thing to know about VR chat is it's really just a social hub, and most people get in there and they just hang out and talk with people or whatever. But we have a good enough group that it can be like a small group, and I don't know. There's plenty of worlds that do fun little things, and
Yeah, I like that.
it
I
really
don't
is just
like
a
that.
hangout kind of thing. Like you really have to find your own thing to do.
I'm not into the just like go around meeting people anymore. I've like when I was younger, I was definitely more into that. Now I'm like everyone's out to get me.
You make it sound like you're so old.
I mean, I'm old. I'm old and cranky. I'm like with these young whippersnappers trying to talk to me, trying to skibbity my toilet. How dare they? I remember back in my days, a toilet was a toilet.
Yeah, no skibbity involved. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah. Is that a new kind of bidet?
The skibbiday. Oh my god, dude. That is a business venture. We can't let anyone else know about that. We should take that.
We're patenting the
We gotta cut
skibbidet
this
toilet.
Maybe it's got like the little nozzle or something, and the little like where the water comes out is like the Scooby toilet head thing.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
nasty.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
and no one would really see it too, because
Well,
you never
yeah, no
use
one
it.
would see it, but like no other bidets
Yeah.
have it. It's a novelty
No.
thing is maybe
That's
the word
true.
for that. I might have just
That's
incorrectly
true.
used that word. I don't know. But no one else has it, is what I'm saying.
We're going to revolutionize toiletries in the U.S.
Yeah.
We can go head to head against Ludwig.
Oh shit! What does Ludwig have to do with it?
He okay. He sells bidets.
Does he?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yep. He worked with a
Since
hold
when?
on.
since
I'm
like
Googling
I think
this.
it's been maybe a couple years ago. Year minimum. They're called Swipe.
I've never
Swipe
Swipe right
home.
there.
heard of that.
Yep. He has his own
What?
bidets.
Oh my god!
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the knob. Ugh.
Yeah, there's the Swipe and the Swipe Plus. They're
Oh.
different. But
I
How
don't.
does it work?
Elongated. These are nice ones.
yeah. So that's why I was saying we go head to head against him. He has his bidets, but we can have the skibidets.
The skibidi.
Which I think those words just happen to go together too well for it to not be a thing.
It does. Oh,
Maybe
dude,
we-
you can
Wow.
camera lights.
Maybe we just have a business proposition for him.
Yeah. Hey, Ludwig. Let's
Ooh.
collab here real quick. Here's the thing. I don't like this. The little arm thing off the side. The one I have a
Really?
bidet, and yeah, the one I have has a remote. And I like the remote better because I don't want things like splashing out and just like hitting that, and they have to touch.
I guess it would be annoying that you have to. Yeah, I don't know. I've never used a bidet before, like because they're just not in my area.
It will change your life.
Are they
I wouldn't say
like common where you live?
Yes.
Okay, I assume
I
they
mean,
must
maybe
be in like
not-
most. I feel like in most like places outside of the U.S., maybe it's common. Is like the impression I get. It's probably not true, but I don't know. Like all of Japan uses it. They apparently have them in like some places in like Europe or whatever. But then in the U.S., everyone's like, "It sprays you where?" No, sir.
No.
I just think it's better. You know, you don't. It doesn't.
That's what everyone says too.
It does a better job, and
I-
it doesn't irritate your butt.
The thing is, like, I like it because it makes it feel cleaner, but I still use like, toilet paper afterwards to dry,
Yeah.
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
I'm like, I don't want air blowing up there. That's the weird part. That's the gross part for me. Is that air is just gonna blow everything around. I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It has air. Oh, I guess it does have a dry button.
there's a dry button.
I didn't know that it also did air stuff.
First time I used a bidet was when my friend and we went to Japan.
Oh.
And I used it, and then my friend was like, how was it? I was like, it was weird, but it was fine. And then they went and they used it, and they're like, Azzy, it just like smack you right in the balls. I was like, no. and that's when I realized, like, do you use the front option? He's like, I think I use the front option.
What? Oh my god.
I was like, it was fine for me. He's like, it hit me right in the balls.
No. I don't know what to say.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why is there a front option anyway?
For the
I don't
ladies.
know.
Yeah, I think it's
Oh.
for the girls.
I guess they use the same one.
Yeah.
For.
Oh.
I have no idea. I've never even seen a bidet before. Like in real life,
No?
I've never even had like the opportunity to use one. They're just like they aren't here. You have to buy
That's
something like this
crazy.
and like just have it in your personal home or whatever.
Yeah. I think mine looks pretty similar to this, except without that armrest.
Oh well, my bidet is kind of just like a hose, if that makes sense.
Just a hose. Just a garden hose.
Well, no, not a garden hose, but like, it's like,
It's just a tube.
it's not the one where you press the button. You know, you gotta like spray it yourself.
Oh, okay.
Well, like, you have a hand pump, you have to
Yeah.
like squeeze water through.
No, you just gotta push the lever and then it comes out. You know. Yeah, something like
Or
that.
like this. Oh, you can get an
Well,
AliExpress. 362.
No,
Dude,
I wouldn't trust.
easy.
Yeah,
This one looks powerful.
It actually
Yeah.
does. That
it is pretty intense.
can you just shower with it?
That was one of the cool
I
things.
guess you
Okay.
could.
Yeah, so Tofu, you also went to Japan recently. Did you guys stay in
yeah.
like a hotel? Hotel at all?
Yep.
Did you know? Okay, I don't know if it's normal like for you in general, but it was weird when I saw like, oh, there's one faucet that goes between like the sink and the bathtub that you can like just swing over to, so like the water can so you can swing it over the sink and then you have your sink faucet and wash your hands, but then you also swing it over the bathtub and that's how you fill up the bathtub
Oh.
because they love baths. Over there.
Oh, I don't think my hotel had those. They just had their own separate faucet.
Japanese bathroom. No, yeah, it was like it's kind of like this, I think. Yeah, and then this faucet, you turn it over, and then you can go into the bathtub.
Oh, wait. Now that I think about it, I think the bathrooms that we had, they separated it. Like the one for washing your hands is with the toilet in a different room, and then the bath is just the bath.
That
Yeah,
makes
they like to do
sense.
that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks exactly like inside the hotel I was in, like this kind of layout.
That looks
except this-
cramped.
Yeah, it was definitely cramped. Except like this was a bidet. I don't know. Is this a bidet? This one doesn't look like a bidet.
I can't
It looks
tell.
like a normal.
Yeah.
Normal.
I also saw the one where it was in an Airbnb where the back tub thing on the toilet it also doubled as a faucet, like to wash your hands.
Oh yeah. Save water.
I didn't use it.
You didn't wash your hands?
I left the room and then went to the bathroom to wash my hands.
Oh.
Why?
Cause well, I didn't want to use that. It just didn't feel right. I know it's like it's so clean water, but also I'm like, I'm just here and there's not like a towel nearby, because the Airbnb I was in, it was a little strange. So downstairs there was like one door that leads to only like the toilet, but it was also a little bit down. So like when you open the door, you still have to walk like a few steps to get to the toilet, and it's just like a little hallway to it.
Oh.
So that was the one with the little faucet thing at the back, and at first I didn't realize what it was. So I was like, I was like, whoa, scared when it like started pouring water down out of it. But yeah, I would just use that. I would use that, and then I would just leave that place, leave that little hall, and then I would go to the actual like shower room, and just wash my hands there.
I see.
It's kind of scary at night, not gonna lie.
I can imagine.
Also, the steps were super steep.
Like there were actual steps.
Yeah, staircase, like up to the second floor.
Oh, that's what you.
Yeah. It was just really steep and it was kind of scary using them.
Yeah.
Is that square thing a floor drain?
Oh, here? Yeah.
Okay.
At the very bottom right. Yeah, because you often the bathroom, the shower room in Japan, you just shower outside. Yeah.
Yeah, I always thought, or not always thought, I was surprised to learn that's how they do things in Japan, because America is just not that way. Like if you take a bath or you take a shower, typically, I think, but you don't like their way completely makes sense. Like wash yourself off or whatever, and then take your bath. But here we just don't do that. We just get in the tub.
I mean, I think
And
you should still wash. Like,
wait, you mean like? Sorry. Continue.
I was gonna say, like, I've taken a bath a few times before here, and I'm like, I don't really like it all that much. It gets too cold too fast. But I always like do a quick shower first before I just start filling up the tub.
See, I wasn't raised that way.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I don't know if that's like the fault of my parents or whatever, but I didn't even know that was a thing until like recent years. And it made sense when I did learn about it. I was like, oh, you know what? Like, I get that. But it wasn't something that just like came to mind, I guess. It was like, oh, I should shower and wash myself first and then get in the bath. Because the bath to me just is wash time. Like, I don't know.
So how does that work? Like,
so it's kind of gross because you just get in the tub and you wash, and then you get out of the tub.
You're just washing yourself but sitting down.
Yeah, but also it's like Yeah, it's kind of like gross though, because think about it, like then you're just sitting in a tub of like your filth that you washed off.
It's like imagine like if you're washing your child like a baby, you just kind of put them in the bathtub and you just start washing them in there. You don't like actually shower them. You know?
I like how that's
Yeah,
like
I mean,
you
you
fill up the tub,
can't.
you throw your kid in, and you
And then you put it on spin cycle like for like 30 minutes.
No.
Well, that's not what your
Azzy
parents did to you.
babysit.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
that explains.
Jesus.
But yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I just thought that
I lo-
was interesting.
I lost my phone in the laundry before.
Oh,
I was like,
no.
yeah, it was sad because it was also really recent after I lost my phone to the ocean.
Oh,
What?
Like, yeah, like I was out vacationing, and I was walking along the beach, and I started walking like right at where the water was coming up to my feet, because there were sand fleas, and I fucking hate it when they hit my leg. It feels gross. So like when I'm in, like close to the water, there's like a lot less of them jumping around. But then all of a sudden, like a slightly bigger wave came by, and it almost knocked me over. And I had my hands in my pocket, but also my phone was in my pocket. So I pulled out my hand out of reflex to stabilize myself, but it dropped my phone into the ocean as well, and it pulled it away. And it's just, I was like,
Dude.
no.
And you couldn't
Yeah.
find it?
No, the ocean just pulls it away. Yeah. Even
Damn.
if I did, it would have been like dead. But yeah,
Oh.
so I was like, fine. So I got a new phone, and then like not even a year later, like a few months later, I was drinking some eggnog, and I spilled it on my robe that I was wearing. I was like, oh, I gotta clean this. I was like, I guess I'll do my laundry. I threw everything in there. I left my phone in my robe.
oh,
my new phone, and I was like, no.
And it was just dead like that?
Yeah.
that's so sad.
Like, I
Oh,
threw it
wow.
in there, and then like maybe 10 minutes later, I was like, where's my phone? And I was like, oh shit.
That's
So I stopped it.
the worst.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stopped it,
no.
went in
Did
there,
you put it in
grabbed it.
rice?
If that doesn't help. It really doesn't. No. I tried taking it to like a store to get fixed, and they're like, no, it's not getting fixed.
No.
Dang.
Azzy.
It was so sad.
I put my AirPods through the washer recently. I probably told you guys about it or something, or mentioned it. I don't remember. But yeah, it's kind of the same deal where like I had my AirPods in my ears. I'm like listening to stuff, and I'd like started my laundry or whatever. And then I finished like listening to music or watching a video or whatever I was doing. And I was like, okay, time to put them away. And then I was like, where's my case at? And then I was like, oh, no. So I ran to my washing machine and I like open it. It's like full of water completely. It's like
Yeah.
20 minutes into its cycle. And I'm like digging through all the water looking
no.
for my like work shorts or whatever because that's where they were. And I like pulled it up, and as I pulled them out, I heard it like clunk against the side. I was like, no, why?
Oh no.
But I did put them in rice and they still work.
Oh, that's nice.
It
But that's
worked.
yeah, that's it's just the charging case, right?
There was one AirPod in it also.
Oh.
Wait, that actually that's crazy.
Wow.
Yep.
It's saved.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Have you ever put anything through the washer, Tofu? That shouldn't go through the washer?
Ooh, I don't think I have actually.
Very fortunate.
Yeah. Yeah. Lucky you. You.
I've accidentally
Wait
put
till you're-
money through before.
Oh no.
Like left money in
Cold
my
hard
pocket,
cash.
and then it like comes out. I don't find it until I'm like folding my clothes. It's gone through the washer, gone through the dryer, and then I don't know. I find it in my pile of clothes after I pull it all out, and I'm like, oh no, because it's all like the money's just like ruined.
Oh.
It's like it like
Was it a
puts
lot of
itself in
money?
a weird little ball, and then it's all like I don't know. It was just like toasted.
Wait,
Not toasted.
I think they're.
It was a goner.
are they? Oh, are the cash just like all made of just normal paper? Like it's not like laminated.
It's a special. I know. Yeah, America has like a special kind of paper. It's like part cotton-ish or linen or something.
Oh, what?
Yeah. It's not like every other country's paper, which is like somewhat plasticky and like you can just wash it. Ours actually soaks up water. Yeah. But there is
Why?
I learned recently. Okay, so I don't know why. I think it was I don't know. It was just how it was easier back then to make it like that before I don't know, plastic was invented. But I learned recently there is like I don't know if it's a company. I wouldn't call it a company, but what they do is you send like damaged money to them, and they'll like try to like fix it up and see how much money it is, and they'll either send it back if they could fix it, or they'll send you like the amount that you gave.
What?
Yeah.
What?
That sounds illegal.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me see if I'm.
Does
I'll
sound a
fact check
little
myself.
suspicious.
Send in damaged money. Mutilated currency redemption.
Bureau of Engraving and Print. Oh, it's an actual.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Wow.
dude.
What do they do with the money though?
It's probably just like to make sure. Well, they probably just throw it away, but they count it to make sure they send you the right amount or whatever, and make sure like it's real.
Interesting.
Yeah, I did not know that they had anything like this at all.
Yep.
I could have got my $40 back because it was $40.
You could have gotten $40. Whoa.
Man,
That's like 2 Wendy's.
2 Wendy's.
only 2.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I get 3.
Yeah, you can probably get 3. I'm thinking of like getting chicken nuggets with it.
Oh,
With my
okay.
normal meal.
Ooh.
Yeah. But it has to be like somewhat readable so they can like still see like the serial code and stuff.
Okay, I mean that makes sense. Yeah, look at how that stuff looks. That's so. Wait. Actually, I caught on to this when you say, is your money plastic?
Yes.
What? See, I've never been out of
I don't know.
America
I
even,
don't
so
know.
I don't even know what other like aside from coins, I don't know what like other currencies are like.
I think Australia has like the plasticky one, so let me Google that. What is Australian money made of? Polymer, a type of plastic. Yeah, printed on polymer.
Oh yeah, polymer polypropylene plastic.
Probably polypropylene.
I
don't know if
had
that's
to
how you say
make
it.
that in Raft, the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not available commercially. Yeah, because I don't know about other notes, but the notes here, there's like, I don't know how they do it, but there's a way to like make sure it's like real money.
They also
Yeah,
make it
like
like
if you
the size is
yeah.
different too, which is nice.
Yeah, what? Ours is all the same size, like the same shade of like green, unless it's 100.
Really?
Yeah, the hundreds are kind of like blue. I guess the hundreds are kind of like bluish, and 50s are kind of like yellow.
I never really handled 50s. It's always been like 1, 5, 10, and 100.
Yeah.
Or 20. There's 20s, yeah.
Yeah, hundreds are kind of blue, 50s are kind of yellowish, and then everything else is like the same shade of green, but they're all the same size.
Oh my goodness.
United States money.
That's not. I don't know if that's good.
Let's look at this one. It might just be
I
different
would be
phases.
so confused.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we had a
Yeah.
$2 bill.
That we still do.
$2 bills. Yeah. Are they still in print?
Yeah. A lot of it's like a myth that it's not in print anymore. People be like, "Oh, hold on to your $2. They don't make them anymore." Yes, they do.
I totally believed that as a kid. I think I have a few of them still.
I did too. I just spend them now or whatever. People are like, "Oh, you want to spend this?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, it's not a big." I get newly printed ones all the time.
Damn.
Because people will just like tip with them and stuff.
It's so weird.
Is that a $500 bill? That's not real.
I mean, I think it was real. Like it used to be.
Like they used to do that.
Yeah, look at that. Discontinued.
That
And this was like
crazy.
worth a lot back then. This was not just $500 now. This was like several thousands.
What the hell? Yeah. Anyways, money is weird.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that people have like plastic money. I wish ours was that, because then maybe I wouldn't have to be scared of it going through the.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Where were we on stuff? We were talking about Japan and whatever. What's your favorite thing you did in Japan?
Oh god, did you use
Oh,
one of these?
oh my god. That's a
Squat
tough
toilets.
question. Yeah, I miss the toilets. That's very weird to say.
I love that one of the places. It was a public toilet place, and the stalls were like to the roof. The doors were to the roof. Like the walls.
That would be nice. I'm always scared for no reason really, but like I'm always scared that someone will like peek over or under or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
It's like, it's not even like, yeah, I'm not afraid of that. I'm just like, I'd be like grossed out. I'd be like, ew, go away.
does that happen a lot?
I don't
No.
think necessarily. There are
think
like
so.
the TikToks though, or like the little like meme videos of like you can see
Oh.
people's shoes under the other side or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that someone will like mess with me, or even if not mess with me, it's just like I don't know. It's not a place I want to be like even perceived.
Yeah. Yeah. Go away.
You're just trying to take a nice poop.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do my thing.
There was one place where I was at a bar with some coworkers, and I went to the bathroom, and it's just like a trough, and I was like, oh man.
Oh.
Like I've used a trough before, but I'm like, I hope my coworkers don't come in here while I'm in here.
I mean, what's a trough?
It's like, it's just a. Yeah, I guess look it up.
Trough urinal. It's just this.
Yeah, and people just line up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next to each other. Yeah.
that's
Like
yeah.
zero privacy at all.
Yeah. And one
Are
of the funny
these
things
common?
is like,
No,
think
I
they're
don't.
Super common.
I think they
Okay.
used to be or whatever, because I think I've heard from people that like at a lot of like baseball
Stadiums.
fields, stadiums and stuff like that, common those kind of things.
Yeah.
Oh,
But the one that I went to, they had like ice too, to I guess prevent splash or something in there.
They
Just
had
like,
what? Ice?
ice. Yeah. Yeah.
They,
It's just like a whole. It's just lying down there with ice. I'm just like,
interesting.
this just starts too many like funny topics in my head. I'm not gonna go down that though.
yellow
Ice cold.
snow. Yeah.
No.
Wait, what? The bottom left. It's a circle. What's the circle
Oh
thing?
god, it's like a fountain.
Is that for
Oh, it's
hand
supposed to wash
washing?
your hands.
Oh.
Yeah, it's definitely hand washing.
Oh,
Okay.
imagine.
Yeah, I was like, no way. Oh
It's
my
like the
God.
round table.
The-
Knights of the round table. Knights of the piss.
Oh, dude, this is crazy. Anywho, trough urinals are crazy.
Anyways. Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
how was Japan? What was your favorite part of Japan? Oh,
We lost
Tofu
her.
die.
Yep.
Sorry,
We
it
lost it.
happened again.
Oh
No,
no.
all good. Okay. What is this? Why
So-
individual urinals are always better choice than troughs?
God. Okay. What was, did you think of what your favorite part of Japan was?
Yeah.
I think so.
I have
Okay.
to stop looking at the urinal stream. I can't.
We're just gonna.
No, what is that?
I love this one.
Oh man.
You can be
Don't
butt
make
to
me-
butt with your urinal buddy.
That's what I saw, and I was like, I have to stop
No.
looking. This is just too many questions.
Okay. My favorite part
Yeah. Keep going.
of Japan was probably
Oh. Don't mind me. Yeah. Keep going. Oh, it's like
okay.
this.
It was
Look, there's
probably no more.
ice. Okay.
No more.
Well, I'm closing it. I'm closing it.
Okay. Oh.
It looks like a sink. Okay. It was definitely like, you know, when I was like in nature, surrounded by nature. I don't know.
Mm.
Cause there was this one day when we were in Kyoto, and we did visit like some shrines, which was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I just like visiting the shrines because they're pretty peaceful, despite the fact that it's always crowded. There were just people
did
everywhere.
You do the offering and the clap clap and the bell ringing.
Yeah, I also got like a stamp booklet. I don't know what it's called in English, but
That's probably close.
Oh,
Is it
it's not
just for
really
like
a
visiting?
stamp book.
Like, you can like stamp which ones you visited?
Mm.
Well, it's like a how do I describe it? So it's like at every shrine you can pay like a small amount of money, and then you can get it signed. Like there would be people there who will like,
Right.
I guess, write down some sort of blessings or something
Oh.
on your booklet. Yeah. So I do have some. I wish I could show it, but
That's
yeah, it's
cool.
pretty cool. Mm-hmm.
Was
Yeah,
Yayamiko at any of them?
Yeah, it was. I think it's the shrine maidens who like signed them.
Oh, so you're saying she wasn't actually at any of them?
Not yet.
Well,
Well,
maybe she was.
Maybe.
Other
Okay, we don't know.
Mikos. Yeah.
Other Mikos.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. But I think afterwards we went to a place like a little bit outside of the area. Like we took a train, and then there was like a nice stream, like a river,
Mm.
and it was just
Nature
like it was
urinal.
just green everywhere.
it.
It was like what'd you say?
Nature's urinal.
Why? Don't ruin this.
Everywhere.
No, it was actually really nice water. There was a man fishing. No urinals, okay.
No
That you
urinals.
know of. I don't know. I think that's nature's trough right there. Urinal trough.
No! Please.
Japan is so nice and peaceful. And there's just like lines of people pissing in the river. Like,
Yeah.
That has never happened.
never
It's like,
happened.
do you hear about what's going on with France and the swimming?
What?
No.
So because of the Olympics happening in France, there's a special, I think, river or stream over there. I don't know if it's like really special or anything, but basically it's pretty polluted. But I don't know who was offering. It was the French government, or it was like the swimmers. I think it was the French government that was like, oh yeah, we'll have the swimming competition stuff in this river, but it's like it's really gross. So they spent a lot of money cleaning it up, but a lot of people in France were also like, no, this is like part of nature or something.
This is
Wait,
our
wait.
piss river.
France river.
Wait, why would they do it in a river instead of like
Yeah,
an
don't
actual?
they have like
Cool.
facilities
saying-
for this or something?
Yeah, Yeah, right. That
It's
people
such
were
a
like, "This is
weird-
dumb. Stop spending all our money for this." Like,
yeah, that is
how
a
much?
waste of money.
How much did they spend? Like 1.4 billion or something? Yeah, 1.4 billion
Billion.
euros.
Concerns over
To
E.
clean-
coli
Just to
levels?
clean it?
Yeah.
That's wild.
What?
It's been over 100 years since public swimming in the river has been allowed because it's just so gross. And people have been like, you know what? You're cleaning it up. We're just going to poop in it.
No. Dude.
Out of spite.
Yeah. And I think recently, like, the French governor or whatever, like, did a test swim in it to prove that it's clean.
I just
No,
Yeah.
that reminds me of like, I don't know where this river was, but I think, yeah, people were trying to prove that the river is clean, so they just drank from it.
Oh,
But
no.
it was actually really nasty.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like, even if you see, like, you know, a clean looking river in nature, you definitely just want to, like, you still want to, like, filter it and everything and boil it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's nature, you know. Bears probably poop in it. Bryce is locked in.
Yeah, I was trying to find. I think I heard recently about a streamer that like was swimming in this water somewhere, and for some reason I want to say it was like Extra Emily or something, but maybe I'm completely wrong on that. I can't remember where I heard this, but they were swimming in like a river or some water somewhere, and then like they came up out of the water and there was like poop on their head, and they were actually swimming in sewage or something.
Ugh.
What?
How do you not notice that
I don't know.
before you get in there?
That
Ew.
is kind of funny, but really gross.
Yeah, that's so fucking gross, dude. I probably like instantly puke.
Ew.
I don't know. I could be completely wrong, maybe possibly, because nothing came up
I
under their
hope.
name, and I don't know how to find it. So, actually, wait, I just got an article about the river you were talking about. Maybe it
Oh,
was
yeah.
there.
Oh, really?
The French River, yeah. Like, why? Okay. Has the Olympics started yet? Paris Olympics.
I don't think so.
When is it starting? The 26th. Oh, wait, it starts today.
Oh,
Oh, today.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
They added gaming to the Olympics.
Oh god, is it the mobile gaming?
No, I think they
Oh.
added like, or they recently voted like, I think the thing said like unanimously yes toward adding esports to the Olympics.
Oh god, no,
How do you
No.
feel about that?
it's not the same.
I think it's cool.
I feel like esports should just have their own thing.
They do. They have their own like esports
Yeah,
stuff,
like-
but it's just
I don't think you should merge it together.
it's so esports are like money sinks. You just lose money in there. Like,
That is true.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, it starts in 9 hours. That's when it starts. Yeah, no, it's like it's to me it's the same as if you put NASCAR into Olympics.
Sick.
It's like it's not the same. It's not the same as like physical, you know, self body.
I guess that
like
makes
fitness.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which Olympic sport do you think you would do the best in?
Okay, wait. We should. I don't know what all the Olympic sports are
Yeah. Like,
exactly. I feel like there's a ton of them, right?
I'm thinking probably archery.
Oh, is that one? Actually, wait. Oh, that
Ooh.
is one. Archery,
Archery is
artistic
one.
gymnastics, artistic swimming,
Mm.
athletics, badminton, basketball. There's basketball?
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, wait.
No
There's basketball, beach volleyball, boxing. This isn't real, is it? Are they
There's
doing
a
all of
lot.
this?
I don't think so. Those don't sound right.
That's
Like triathlon is not.
Taekwondo?
No, those
what?
actually
Skateboarding?
Skateboarding is. That's real.
Really?
What?
Yeah,
I've
they
never
added it
seen that.
a few years ago.
Oh my god.
No way.
I'm actually excited
Yeah.
for the Olympics now. I didn't know this was a thing. This is sick.
Yeah, no, it's gone on before. I think the winner last time was it was in Japan. It was a Japanese person.
Oh.
This was the Japanese Olympics.
What the heck?
Interesting.
I thought it was
Um,
just like the gymnastics stuff and like who can run the fastest and
Mm-hmm.
I just don't
Rock
even
climbing
know
is a
what
thing
else.
too. Rock climbing is recently Olympic sport.
What?
Mm. But do they have all these in every Olympic, or do they just pick?
I don't think so. Definitely some of these are, Winter Olympics. Like
Oh,
ski
how do
jumping.
I?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Paris 2024 Olympic sports. Yeah, look up that. I think it showed a list of it might be that. Yeah, this is what I was looking at.
Yeah. So they do have
Ooh,
basketball.
Okay.
Yeah. And boxing. And breaking. What is breaking?
What is break?
Breaking.
Oh, breakdancing.
Break dance?
No way.
What? That's interesting.
No
It is.
way.
What? It's real.
I didn't
Look
know
at
the
that little
Olympics
guy.
was lit, dude. What?
Wait, that's crazy. I didn't know
I don't think
that
it
either.
always been like that.
Yeah, no.
I
That's awesome.
Wild.
I got kind of into breakdancing after watching Step Up movies.
did you stay with it at all? Do you know anything?
No.
No. Aw.
I kind of did. I did a few moves, but then I never like really continued on because I'm like, man, this is tiring, and also the rug
What
kinda
is-
hurts.
Dude, on the rug sounds.
Equestrian? Oh.
Equestrian. Yeah, that
Horse
one's
riding.
it's so stupid. Yeah,
Horse stuff?
yeah. It's like, how well can you ride a horse, or how well did you train your horse, or some shit. It's like,
Oh, like dog shows?
kind of.
I mean,
It's
for
like-
the like
it's like
how
the
well did you
dog
train
show.
them part, not really the riding part.
Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, you kind of go through obstacle course kind of thing.
Okay.
You know what? I think I'd be good at the what's it called? The Olympic body boarding down ice tube. What's that called?
Oh, the fucking the
This
bobsled.
thing. Bobsleigh, yeah.
Ooh.
I think I'd be good at that.
These look so fun.
They look
These are
scary to
terrifying.
me because they go.
Oh, the
fast.
luge. Yeah, the luge is the one where
Luge.
you have like no padding around you. You're just going down on like a piece of I don't know, plastic. I'd probably be good at curling too. I think I'm more of a winter sports person. I mean, like, really, I either get like first place or I die. You know.
Well,
If you die in the game, you die in real life.
I like this one.
wait, there's two people?
The double
What would you-
luge.
What's the
It's-
point of that?
It's a category on its own.
Wait, why?
I'll just be the one who's laying on top
I
and
don't
do
know.
nothing.
Is this
don't even know how this-
new?
No, this is old. It's like I don't know how this even became an Olympic thing.
Yeah, like how? I don't understand what the point is.
It's, I don't know, the fastest you can get 2 people down a tube of ice.
I feel like. I mean, I guess.
Where did luge come from? The sport of luge, like the skeleton and the bobsleigh, originated in the health spa town of St. Moritz, Switzerland, in the mid to late 19th century, through the endeavors of hotel entrepreneur Casper.
What does that even
Bodrick.
mean? Like the skeleton, the bobsleigh, like.
The skeleton is like also a luge type of thing.
Oh, I was like, were
Oh.
skeletons invented, and
Yeah, no,
we didn't have them until now, or until they made.
it was
them.
probably called this. It was probably called skeleton because of how dangerous it was.
People were just like Harry Potter in that movie where he breaks his arm and the one dude like erases his bone,
Mm-hmm.
and his arm's just all floppy.
You got that bone flopping juice, bone healing juice. While lying face down, head first. Oh, I think the luge is like feet first, and this one, the skeleton's head first.
Oh,
That's even scary.
yeah. Like I guess
Yeah.
you.
What if you crash? Like
I guess you
your
die
head's
quicker.
gonna-
Yeah. you pray that you.
That's why it's called
crash
skeleton,
painlessly.
because you're gonna become one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Spin off of tobogganing.
How do you become what you already are, though?
Oh.
Ooh.
Well.
if you do the skeleton correctly, it releases you from your meaty prison.
You know, I learned recently that like on planes, you know how they teach you to like they're going over all their stuff, and they teach you that if the plane were ever to like go down for any reason, you like put your head as close to like
Yeah.
your knees as you possibly can.
Oh yeah, brace yourself.
Well, okay, so I learned, unless I was told wrong,
Is it the conspiracy thing? Yeah.
the what thing?
Oh, go on.
Oh, okay. I learned that apparently that's not necessarily meant to keep you safe. It's
Okay.
so that if the plane does crash, it's like instant death.
Yeah, that's the conspiracy
Oh,
thing. I'm
what?
pretty sure.
Yeah, it's not meant to help you survive. It's to
Oh
help
my
you hopefully not
God.
have pain and just be gone.
That's such a dark
Yeah,
thing
it is.
to know.
I learned that like recently, and I was like, "What? They taught me what?"
I heard that, and I'm pretty sure that's like a conspiracy thing, but I'm not too sure. I didn't really look into it. I just kind of heard it, and I was like, it's kind of dumb. But and then I'm like, it kind of does make sense. But I'm also like, no.
I think there's other situations where they've done something similar. I can't think of what they are off the top of my head, but a situation where like, do this if this happens, so that way you're just
It's it's so you don't live enough to sue them.
Now hold on a sec.
No.
They're trying to get me to not start a lawsuit, huh?
You can't.
I don't know.
You can't lawsuit if you're dead.
I can try.
I feel like you'll just die either way.
Yeah.
In planes crashing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
more than
depends.
likely. My skeleton can start the lawsuit.
Yeah. Gotta pay for all that bone hurting juice.
Yeah. Anyways,
I heard there was this. I heard
Oh,
there
yeah.
was a story where this it was a Russian airplane, I think, airline where allegedly, in my opinion, this person had his family come in to the cockpit
Okay.
to just kind of like to just kind of like look around and sit in the seat kind of thing, and it's a long flight, so one of the co-pilots was like, all right, I'm gonna go take a nap in the back, whatever. So he goes and does that, and then all of a sudden he wakes up to like the plane just like going crazy, like going straight up vertically and then like straight down too, dipping like way up and down, like unnecessarily, yeah, like really badly. And he found out like the the other pilot let like his kids kind of sit at the pilot seat and just like mess around with the the handle,
What?
the wheel, steering wheel. Yeah, and because the son was like, he was not shy with it, and he was like really tugging it around. It was overriding the autopilot, like that's trying to keep them alive and like correct them. But he was just like yanking it around, and that just fucked everything up. But it crashed, and I think everyone died.
No. Yeah. That's a lot of skeleton lawsuits.
That's a lot of skeleton lawsuits.
That's fucked up, dude.
No way.
If I ever see a pilot with his kids on a plane now, I'm terrified.
I feel like the kids shouldn't even be in that.
Yeah, no
zone.
way.
They definitely should not have.
Dangerous.
They definitely should not have been. This was like not allowed.
How did no one see that?
No, they probably saw it, but what are they gonna do about it?
I don't know.
They're like, oh, it's
That's
just
crazy.
like, it's back when, letting people up into the cockpit and be like, oh, this is so cool in here was a thing.
Damn.
Yeah. Speaking of airlines, did you guys hear about the big crowd strike issue that happened recently?
Oh, yeah.
Last week? Yeah.
I think so.
Like, I have a friend who was traveling that day too. Like, unfortunately.
Trying to travel. Yeah. We're like...
It was so... Yeah, basically everything was messed up. And they were not, like, leaving. They were trying to come back, too. But yeah, everything was so messed up. They had to, like, get their own hotel, too. Because every phone was, like, busy. Everyone was panicking. Yeah. Even my work, yeah. Because, like, I work in tech stuff. We were like, oh, why is there so much outage? And I only found out the reason, like, the next day after looking at a meme on Twitter. And I was like, oh, this is what happened? That's crazy.
I saw one company tweet, like, they put out something about their services being down. And they were like, clearly this has affected us too. And then they put like a picture with it, and it's supposed to be like a well put together picture or whatever, but they just made it in Microsoft's Paint. So it looked terrible. And like, we don't have access to any of our stuff, so here's this. I guess. And it was really funny. I was like, it's hilarious that they decided like
Oh, that's great.
That's so funny.
I thought you meant like they put it up as like showing what went wrong. But
No. It was just them announcing like, hey, you guys know, like all the stuff is down and wrong and terrible, and clearly we've also been affected, as is evidenced by this picture that's supposed to, whatever. It's just a Microsoft Paint like terrible little thing.
Yeah, people joke it's like, oh, it was like the new intern, haha, funny. But in reality, it's definitely not an intern. Interns are terrified about that stuff. They're not touching production stuff. It was most likely like, someone who's been there for a little bit and it was like, all right, we gotta get this code pushed out quickly. And they did, and that fucked things up. Yeah.
All messed up.
Yep. Wild. Oh, there's a dark.
So, oh boy, dark.
Yeah, Wikipedia has dark theme now. It's cool.
I can't remember the last time I used Wikipedia.
Oh, dude, I want to play one of the games where it's like get from one topic to another in Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's that called again?
Yeah. That'd be a fun game.
Wiki guess?
Maybe. I have no idea.
Wiki
I've seen
game.
Ludwig play it before.
Yes. The wiki game.
Exploring and racing through Wikipedia. Oh, dude, there's like a
group
thing for it. What the hell?
Oh.
Start
I've
at
never
Jimmy
seen that.
Wales and end at printed circuit board. All right, you guys want to do one real quick?
Sure.
Oh my god.
All right.
How?
I'm really
how?
bad at it.
Jimmy Wales. You guys can just watch.
Oh.
And we'll,
Oh.
yeah, and we'll.
Okay.
And we have to go where?
We have to go to printed circuit boards.
What?
So,
Okay.
There's no
so
way.
printed circuit board is definitely a computer thing.
Okay. I don't even know an
Oh, internet entrepreneur.
webmaster. Okay.
Internet based, probably internet.
I don't even. Dude, I'd get lost doing this so fast.
Email, website, video streaming. Like, I think the normal way to play this is like the first person, so you have to go really quick.
Right.
But-
Because
Yeah.
normally you against like other people and. Or that's what I've seen at least. I've watched Ludwig do it quite a few times.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought it was cool, but then like
Supercomputer.
it just seems hard.
Oh wow.
You guys ever played Words on
Yeah.
Stream?
Words on
Yeah.
stream. Oh yeah, that one. That gets hard.
It does. I realized that my
is.
vocab is really bad because it doesn't take long at all for me to be like, I don't know what word could possibly be like put together. I don't know these words. And then my chat's like throwing words out there. We get people every now and then. They're like, I swear they just like eat, sleep, and breathe a dictionary because they'll type words and I'm like, what even is that? I've never seen that in my life. But they throw it out like it's just like, whatever. And I'm like, how? Who are you?
How'd you find this out?
Yeah, at some point you just gotta like throw random stuff
Yeah,
and
Great
hope for the
service.
best.
that's what I do and it doesn't work. 'Cause have you guys ever done like a spelling bee before?
Not a full-on spelling bee. We did like, classroom ones in elementary school, but not like competition.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. My
Have
middle
you?
school, yeah, my middle school did one once that I can think of, and like they like give you a test, and like the top percentage out of each class or something like that, like gets like they like qualify and get to go to a spelling bee for like the whole school, and so I qualified to go to that, but I was like super duper shy as a kid. And so we all went there, and then when it came to me having to get up on stage and actually do the thing, I couldn't do it. I cried
Aw.
backstage and didn't go up at all.
No.
Oh no.
Yeah. So it was like, I don't know. I think that's the
No.
only time I've ever like been close to doing it. But then my brother went. He made it up there, and then he got to go to the state
Oh.
level.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely not like a spelling person.
I don't know if I am either, really. I haven't tested my... Well, actually, as evidenced by the words on stream, I just wouldn't know anyways.
All right. Can you spell license?
License.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
You're right. Guys, I haven't found printed circuit board yet.
It's okay. You don't have to.
We have to. We can't end the
Nuh-uh.
stream.
You
unless
could
we
just
do.
look
We can't-
instead for like
We can't end the podcast.
cute cat gifs. And maybe Wikipedia has the history of cute cat gifs. Actually, question, how do you guys say it? GIF or GIF?
GIF.
Jiff.
No way you guys say GIF.
Yeah.
No
You're
way.
right.
No
wrong with
way.
it?
Dude, there's
That's
no
the
way.
right way.
No way.
That is the right way.
I don't think I've ever met someone that
Yes.
actually unironically says it. GIF.
No.
Really?
Really?
It definitely. No.
That's
I don't.
crazy.
There's no way.
It's meant to be pronounced GIF.
That's what he
GIF.
It
said,
sound- it
but
just-
he's wrong.
It sounds so much better. But it just sounds
No, it
better.
doesn't. It sounds like peanut butter.
No, just don't
No.
think you're like the kind of person that's like mint tastes like toothpaste.
No.
Well, I think that.
Well,
Yeah.
true. To an extent, but like, I don't totally believe that. But no, like Jif, I know Jif as the peanut butter brand.
I know. I can differentiate.
But it's also like, why? I gotta look at what does GIF stand for again?
Graphical interface. No, not interface. Image. Something.
GIF.
What does
meaning?
GIF stand for? Graphics interchange format.
Okay, so you're telling me it's graphic interchange format?
Oh my god, we're not going through this.
That's not. No.
But it doesn't make any sense.
It does.
That's not how English works.
That's what I'm saying. That's not how it works. So how does that turn into GIF?
That's like saying, okay, that's like saying the letter S should be pronounced S in everything, like a snake. It just has a different sound, different way of pronouncing the same letter.
But it's... But that would make it like... No, it's different. You don't get it.
Let's see what Wikipedia says.
It just sounds better.
It sounds better?
GIF or GIF.
See?
GIF or GIF. Yeah. You can,
Oh,
it says or.
There's no right answer.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm not there going like, it's pronounced GIF. I don't care. But like, I just say GIF. I understand what you're talking about if you say GIF or a GIF. Like, send me a GIF or send me a GIF. I know you're sending me like a picture, not like a sack of peanut butter.
I guess I'm just really...
Yeah.
I literally don't think I've ever met anyone that uses GIF. So I was very thrown off when you both were like, GIF.
That's
and I'm like, huh? What?
That's crazy that you haven't met. Yeah.
I mean, like, maybe I
I've heard
have, but realistically, I don't think I hear a lot of people use the word necessarily. Or maybe it's just something I don't know. Maybe
That's true.
I've also never been in
Really?
this like discussion myself. I don't know if I've ever even been asked the question, and I've never asked the question.
It's like
I think I'm gonna ask everybody now because this is crazy.
I feel like most people in IT say GIF.
No way. I'll ask my
that's
brother
my
because he's in
guess.
IT also.
Yeah, do it.
I'm doing
Okay.
it. Actually, I know
I'll
so
also
many
ask
people.
My friend.
Oh, apparently the GIF pronunciation is more prevalent.
How do I shouldn't have to. There we go. I think I only know like 2 IT people. And then Azzy. Oh, I know that. Oh wait, no. Wait.
This
I
is
know
like the
some.
only. That's like the only thing everyone says is like it's pronounced like the peanut butter.
Well, because it's true. That might be like an American thing or something. I don't know where all in the world has Jif peanut butter.
No, we don't have Jif here.
I've DM'd like 5 people, and I'm not giving any context. I'm just saying GIF or JIF.
How are you spelling it though? Are you
With a
like
J.
GIF or
Yeah.
with a GIF? Wow.
GIF or JIF.
Yeah. One of the things I also like always go back to when I'm like exporting an image. Sometimes I get confused. I'm like, do I want it to be a PNG or a JPEG? And the only thing that goes through my mind is the Hank Hill scene where it's like, do I look like I know what JPEG is? I just want a picture of my goddamn hot dog. And I'm like, okay, JPEG is the one that I don't want. So I want PNG.
True. Isn't PNG like higher quality or something?
It's just not compressed. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's, yeah, no loss. That's why if you like, for JPEGs, It is a smaller file size, but it's because it's compressed. So if you open it back up, there's some
Ew.
loss in detail. Yeah.
Disgusting.
Well, I look like I know what JPEG is.
Have I talked about Japanese dubbed King of the Hill before?
I don't think you've talked about it. I've heard about it though.
It's actually great. I've only seen one episode, but it's really funny.
Abe-san.
Some of the voices are actually different. They didn't or I think they were. I guess I can't really remember. Have you watched King of the Hill before, Tofu?
No, actually.
It might be a very. Do you know what we're talking about at all?
I mean, I looked it up and it definitely seems familiar, but I don't think I've like seen an episode of it.
Okay.
It's like, it's such an American show based in like what, Texas somewhere, or was it Dallas, Texas, or is it?
It's.
Oh,
I'm
what
pretty
is-
sure
is
it's
it?
something in Texas.
They have the city name in it. They talk about it.
Oh, I don't remember.
It's pretty
Arlen,
old.
Texas.
It is. It is old.
Fictional city of Arlen, Texas. Yeah.
I was
It's not a real
barely
place.
born.
I mean, I didn't watch any of it until like recent years, to be honest.
I watched it when I was a kid.
okay.
Yeah.
No, this is so disgusting. I asked. Frosty is one of the people I like asked,
It's
and he
over.
sends back. He says both. No,
Ew,
you
both.
fucker. No,
Yeah, no, you can't be like that. No.
no, you can't because it's fin sitting, and you can't fin sit. You have to.
I also asked him. He said both. I'm like, you have to pick one.
Yeah.
I told him to claim his allegiance. Okay, my other friend Silver said Jif is for peanut butter also.
No.
あの子はおかしい。
あの子はおかしい.
What?
What does that,
That
mean?
boy ain't right in Japanese.
Okay.
This is one of the catchphrases. Oh, I don't even know if it'd be catchphrase. It's one of the things that's said often in King of the Hill. When he's talking about his son.
Right.
Damn it, Peggy. That boy ain't right.
It's funny. Maybe you should get I don't know if Frosty likes King of the Hill. I was gonna say get Frosty to like. God damn
Get
it.
Frosty what?
To like show it to Tofu. I told him to claim his allegiance.
Oh.
He's like, I literally use both. And I'm like, no, I don't know that. And he's like, okay, I use both. And it's like, I hate you.
Yeah. That's gross. Ew. Frosty is now like the third party that everyone turns against.
We come
United.
together.
Yeah. Was it that like don't judge me sign meme? It's like this little panel thing. It's like, it's GIF, it's GIF, or it's whatever. And then he's like, I pronounce both.
And then what does he say?
Oh my god.
He's like, he goes, don't judge me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, don't judge me. Yeah, like this.
Oh, okay. I see. I don't know if I have ever seen that format.
Yeah, me neither.
Is there like a know your meme? There's an image flip.
So back on the topic of like VTuber relating stuff, and more importantly, I think like TsukiLive related stuff. It's no secret that we've lost some people. Not friends, like we're still friends with them all, obviously. But how do you feel now? Because you started the people you started the group with are now it's you.
Yeah.
How do you
I
feel
mean-
about that? Are you still like happy with TsukiLive? I guess is.
Am I still happy?
I mean, like,
are we getting fired?
No. I don't mean like. I guess I didn't think about how to word this correctly. That's the theme of the whole fucking episode, I guess. But like, because it's kind of different when you start something with someone, or it's like, I don't know if this is relatable for everybody, but like, I've started at jobs because I had friends that worked there or something, and then after some time they leave, and it's not quite the same anymore because not that it's necessarily bad, it's just like my friends they're gone now. I still have my work friends or whatever, but like I met them here, so it's kind of a different vibe.
Yeah, I definitely feel that because I think I mentioned this to you guys, like, offline, but like I never thought that I would be the only one left from the people who started the group,
Right.
Like I always thought like we would all leave at the same time or something. Like we decide to just stop instead of like them leaving first. So I don't know. I never expected it. So, but I mean, honestly, it's not. It's not that bad. It's not as bad as I imagined because I still have the rest of the group. You guys, and things are.
Because you like us and don't hate us. Not that there's any reason for you to hate us, but
why would I hate you?
Because you don't pronounce
Oh my
Jif as
God.
yeah.
Jif.
Well,
Wow.
no, to be fair, you also say
Okay.
Jib, so then then it would only be hate toward me.
That's how we're gonna split up the
Yeah.
generations from now on.
Oh wait, yeah. I guess we need to.
Oh.
Okay, actually, that's who I didn't ask.
We should ask that.
Yep.
We should.
Where are you at, TsukiLive channel?
You can do a poll. You can do a poll now.
We get generation
I don't know how.
GIF and generation GIF.
You click the plus thing and then
Oh.
create poll.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. This is very important.
Mm-hmm.
It determines who stays.
This is the culling. All right. Tune in next podcast and see which one of us is left.
We'll have to remember to do that.
Yeah.
How long should
Yeah.
I set it for?
It's going to either only be Bryce or me and Tofu. Nah.
I'll do it.
Yeah, thank you for joining us, Tofu, for
Yay.
our podcast.
Yeah.
Yippee!
Our bi-weekly. Is it bi-weekly?
Yeah.
Bi-weekly. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's the word.
Mhm.
Bi-weekly podcast.
Do you guys have any plans for your next guest?
It could just end up being like today, where I woke up and I was like, "Oh, Tofu's joining us."
Yeah, it'll be me going like, "Hey, you want to join the podcast for today?"
I actually don't.
Is there... Okay, maybe a better question would be like, is there someone that you would like to invite in the future?
Yeah. This I would like to invite Michi and Sea Dog and Ludwig. If any of you guys,
Wow.
wanna,
All at the same time?
yeah, all at the same time.
Our current format will not work for that. I'm just letting you know. That would have to. Oh my god. I couldn't.
No.
I don't know. I might be sick that day.
Oh no! I have to surprise Bryce.
I would have a meltdown. I think if I
Yeah.
joined
Oh my
and
God.
it's okay. If it were I join a call and either Ludwig or Gura is there by surprise, I'm having a meltdown. I'm not living.
No, you can't.
I wouldn't be able to survive it. I don't think. I just couldn't. The most nervous of breakdowns. Anyways,
Yeah, but it's probably gonna be. We're gonna probably go through as many of the TsukiLive members as we can, for our guests. Not sure, it'll work out. A lot of them probably won't have the right timing for when we do it. But we'll try going through, getting all our buddies in TsukiLive first. And then we'll expand. Yeah. We'll see who else wants to hop in. Or it might just be me and Bryce again.
I think
and never.
Yeah, forever and ever and ever
and ever. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
What were you gonna say?
I don't know. Maybe we can get a Gen 2 member on next. Easiest would probably be Walter, unless we want to like be up in the daytime like responsible people, which might only be an issue for me.
I believe.
Daytime usually is like 5 a.m. I'm like, no. And that's just the problem. It's like mornings like invites me. I'm like, it's 5 a.m., dude.
Yeah.
I'll try to wake up then, but I'm not gonna make promises. Yeah. Time zones. That's suck.
We'll just have to get a big Tsuki house
Yeah.
in
I have a house.
Japan.
Yeah.
I
You
guess.
guys can pay me.
Okay, we'll go to Azzy Land.
Yeah, Azzy Land. That's a whole different. That's a different thing.
Is it?
That's like some other YouTuber. They're kind of big.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah.
don't want to get sued,
A skeleton lawsuit.
I'll Google later. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So that's been it for this week's podcast. Tsuki Off Live. Yay!
Yippee!
Yay!
Thank you, Tofu, for joining us.
Yes,
once
thank
again.
you.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. I was gonna be like, oh, where can they find you and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Do you have your things?
You asked us. Oh wait, no, you asked us something different. Do you have anything you would like to shout out? Anything coming up? Anything to promote?
Yeah.
No, actually.
Whoa. Well, but if you do, you can catch it on
Tofu's Cat Cafe everywhere, I think.
everywhere. On X, on Twitch, on Instagram.
Don't call it X.
On
On
YouTube.
Twitter.
Twitter.
On YouTube.
Twitter/X.
Yeah.
On Facebook. On MySpace.
Facebook.
Okay, maybe not Facebook.
But definitely
MySpace.
MySpace. For sure.
We are MySpace gaming now. I'm ready.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah. I've been your ever hosting overlord, Azzy Mythos.
And I've been Bryce.
And I've been Tofu.
We didn't warn her about this part.
No, I'm never ready for it either. It's okay. Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Bye
All that
bye.
stuff. Bye.
Bye. Man,
You can be
so
butt
big
to
you-
butt with your urinal buddy.